this summer event of What's Up Downtown. We'd like to keep it a little bit more casual tonight, and we're going to start off with Bob Barnhart of the Public Works Department.
We began recently working with some utilities in the area to coordinate, so to say, street projects around paving roads. And then a week later, the water and sewer lines. So we're going to work with them.
And the good thing about the bicycle patrols is that we entered into an agreement with the MCT buses. You've all seen the bike racks on top of buses. So our officers basically can leave the station, get on an MCT bus there in front of the station, and they can ride anywhere in Alton for free. So they'll put the bikes on there, they'll ride uptown, they'll ride in the downtown area in North Alton, and they'll get off their bikes and start interacting with people.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt Osselmeyer. I have been with the City of Alton since 2009, but since May of this year, I've been the Deputy Director of Development and Housing. Prior to that, I was the Economic Development Planner for the Village of Godfrey from 2006 to 2009, and prior to that, I was the Planner 1 for Jefferson County, Missouri, going back to 2004 to 2006. Part of my duties as the Deputy Director of Development and Housing, as the Mayor said, are economic development related activities within the city. Some of the things that we have recently started is restarted our online building and site database that was all commercial and industrial properties within the city. More specifically, Alton Main Street has revamped their website, altonmainstreet.com. And they list projects that are being developed downtown, and we're working with them to get that up and running, get it updated. Also, we're partnering with Main Street for the commercial properties that are downtown, businesses that are in the downtown area, to do business retention visits, to ask the business owners what they like about the city, how the city can be improved, how Main Street can be improved.
As we look forward, the rest of the month, we've got a lot of stuff going on. Part of our way to continue to promote Alton was a partnership with Jacoby, where they'll be coming back in the week of August 19th through the 23rd. A Great Day St. Louis week of Alton, where we'll be celebrating many different facets of the region, and specifically of Alton. We'll have a live broadcast downtown, which I invite all of you to come watch, which is August 23rd, Friday from 10 to 11. The full cast and crew of Great Day St. Louis will be there. Kent Earhart, Matt Chambers, and Virginia Kerr. And also, they'll be doing meet and greets afterwards for about an hour between 11 and noon. So mark your calendars, come down and get your kiss. She wants to see a little kiss. That whole week, we actually have a lot of stuff going on. We picked that week in particular because it's in the middle of the summer concert season as well, which I'm sure the mayor wants to talk about with the summer concert amphitheater season. August 23rd is the day of the Jimmy Buffett tribute band, which will be down there for $5 Fridays. We also have the American Queen in town that morning. She'll be there from 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock, and about 400 passengers on board there, of which we're doing a lot of hop-on, hop-off tours throughout the downtown district, as well as a guided tour to our historic sites with Alton Theater in partnership with the Living History Tour. That passengers on the boat will be able to experience that. So we'll be working with a lot of groups to welcome them to the area. The Community Service League has about 40 volunteers lined up to help us greet the visitors. And we also have a lot of other people involved with the KMOE events and the little theater. So they made great notes, but in addition to other things we're doing, the wayfinding project with the city, we continue to work on that, trying to figure out the best places and identification for signage throughout the downtown district as a model for the rest of the communities and the city throughout the zones.
There was one other person that's part of the administration. She doesn't say any tax revenue, so the city attorney.
I didn't know I was going to speak.
No, I didn't know. I just wanted to say that she just got there. She's been great since the new city attorney and assistant corporate counselor. It's been a pleasure working with her over the last year now. Over the last year we worked together.
Yes.
So Megan's been a tremendous asset. not only during the campaign, but also as part of the administration. We're fortunate to have her. Basically, I think everybody outside of, we covered a lot of it today. I can tell you one of the things I'm excited about, which I actually got a computer in my office today, which was nice. We are now facing a situation where this will be the first time in the city of Alton that all the departments will have the same hardware, same operating system, and we're going to upgrade software. So this will be putting the city basically into the 21st century. We're going to see a lot more streamlining, a lot more efficiency, building of databases, access to information, basically make it easier for the city government to be more responsive and in timely fashion and efficient, accurate fashion with the citizens involved. So I believe information technology and staying on top of it or making sure that we are up to speed is absolutely crucial in 2013 to make sure that we can move forward. So
please do check out downtownalton.com. You can find out full details on all of our events that are coming up. And like I said, full details of every menu for every restaurant in downtown and everything like that. So it'll be a great resource for us, and the sky's the limit on how we can develop it as well. So if you have any other ideas, you've seen other communities that have done great things on the web as far as attracting people to their areas, feel free to mention that to us, and we can always incorporate that in the future. I did want to mention really quick just a few things that we do have going on in the month of August. The Farmers and Artisans Market is in high gear. We had 74 vendors the other morning, and it's every piece of produce or art that you can ever imagine. So come down and check that out. It is every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to noon. And Wednesday evenings are also picking up quite a bit. We had about 15 vendors last week. That is from 4 to 7 p.m. Every Wednesday evening, and that goes through October 12th. So go down there and check that out, and it's a really turning into a fantastic community event, and we hope to have a big announcement about where that's going to evolve here next season, because once again, we've outgrown the parking lot that we're in. It's a wonderful problem to have, but we need to move on and move somewhere that is hopefully going to be a permanent home for us. I did want to mention that we are having our benefit concert of the year down at the amphitheater this coming Friday. It's a band called Leftover Salmon. They're from Boulder, Colorado. It's a bluegrass rock kind of hybrid. They're a pretty big deal all across the nation. Really, they played every big name festival you can think of. I think they're going to make a live performance on Fox 2 News in the morning show that day before they come over to Alton, so it'll be a lot of a good spotlight that's shine on our community there. And as they had mentioned, we do have the last block party of the season that is on August 17th. We've made a number of great changes to the block party this year, and the atmosphere really shows the efforts that we've been working with the city and the police department from before they even got rolling this year to make some great changes as far as shifting everything earlier in the day, bringing back the kids' activities and family-friendly entertainment. We'll have a band from Scott Air Force Base called Hot Brass that's going to be performing from 4 to 6 p.m. We have Dalton Symphony Quartet that's going to be playing some orchestral versions of 60s music for a half an hour between that and the headliner. And then we have Jake's Leg, that's a great tribute band from St. Louis that always draws about 1,000 people or so every time we have them over here. And they're going to be headlining the evening from 7 to 10. So we hope you can come down to that. Costume contests, all kinds of family-friendly stuff, great food on the street. So please come down and give the block party another chance. That it started to just kind of get a little bit of a bad reputation, and a lot of locals said that was the weekend that they avoided downtown. So we're really hoping to turn that whole thing around and go back to the way that they were, and have everybody have that be the weekend that they do plan on coming in.